Hey guys, well, yesterday I split and stacked almost 2.5 cords of firewood. It's a mix of alder, Douglas fir, hemlock, cherry, and oak. And while my wood splitter didn't kill me, I don't know that it made me stronger either. So I got to thinking there's got to be a better way to make firewood. And I've got an idea. So what I've got on the mill here is the top of a Douglas fir tree that I cut down last weekend. It's fairly small diameter, it's full of knots, it will not make good lumber, so I want to cut it up into firewood. And instead of cutting it into rounds and trying to split it with all these knots, the splitter would probably just shred it. So I'm going to quarter it here on the mill and then cut it into what would be rounds with the chainsaw and see how that works. Well, my initial thoughts are I'm definitely onto something here. I think it would work better if I was using an excavator with a 1-foot bucket and a thumb. That way I could just chop this thing all up in one shot. I may throw together a sawbuck though real quick that I can place the log in after it's been quartered and see if I can't get through it all like that. put a new blade on for cutting firewood, so hopefully it still cuts good enough to make firewood. All right, now I've got a little bit bigger piece of hemlock on here now, which I won't be able to just quarter because the pieces would be too big. So I'll make a couple passes both directions. If you're wondering why this isn't a saw log, first of all, it's hemlock. It's not the greatest lumber. Second of all, this one is a little punky and it's got a defect in the other end. So it's not worth making lumber out of. I'm just gonna cut it up for firewood. Well, I have to say that I think this is a little bit faster than cutting it into rounds and splitting it with the wood splitter. It's definitely less labor intensive. I think if I was going to use this method, I would obviously build a much better sawbuck, a little wider. But I think if I got an excavator here and I could grab it off the mill and cut it instantly, I think that would be super fast, and I think I'm going to try that in the next one. That's a decent little bit of wood in a short amount of time, and I'm not drenched in sweat like I was yesterday working that stupid splitter. So I'm going to get an excavator home next weekend maybe, and we're going to maybe time this and see how fast it goes. I appreciate you watching this one. We'll see you soon with another one.